1807, March 30th, 2025, Red Marks 919 hours of progress on the global horror simulation. Currently, the decision has been made to stop following the Direct3D online course, as the next section is engine architecture, which basically, after watching the introductory video for the engine architecture system, it only makes the renderer more complex without much benefit, besides adding lights and mesh loading, which have already been looked at from other tutorial sources, although the main disadvantage of engine architecture would be creating yet more interfaces and more obfuscating code, such as a bunch of getters, and even getters to getters, as seen here, which could just be a direct call to a variable but is expanded into a call to a singleton and a getter on a singleton and then another getter. And so the intention going forward is to, rather than do what most of the tutorials seem to do, which is make the renderer more complex without much advantage by adding just interfaces that don't actually do anything, but instead just act as methods to control data access, which, if everything's public, then that doesn't really have to be a thought, and the intention is to clear out all the private variables and classes and replace them with structs and remove the getters and setters and just make everything as direct as possible in order to make the control flow as clear as possible, and to sort of just use plain data types and flat logic rather than a lot of indirection and inheritance and polymorphism and stuff that is genuinely unnecessary to make the end result function. So the intention going forward is to make a simpler renderer, even simpler than what is shown here.